Morning. We're at Leisure Lake, the Ruby Lake. We're on a Team Brook social. Lads are coming along later. Gerard, Kel, rest of the gang. I'm Roy Brook and I'm here with my pal
Andrew May, hiya.
Andrew May, also known as
Oscar De La, hiya.
Yep. So you've been fishing before with Cal and a few others. First time me fishing with you, and you come into this social. Are you looking forward to it?
Right, looking forward to it, yeah. Can't wait.
What do you think of the channel up to now? We're new to it, we're
really
starting
good.
it.
Really good.
Is there what we could improve on it, or what you like about it? What would you say about it?
It's brilliant to watch.
We try and keep it real. I know there's a bit of swearing in it. We don't do that on purpose, but
No.
what happens on bank, I keep it on videos. I try and keep it real because there's so many videos out there. Like earlier, we've just cast in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest. I'll say it straight on camera. You're a better caster than me. We've just both been messing about. He's a really accurate caster, and like I had one what went too far. Know what I mean? To one side, and he were on. But I weren't filming that. But if I had been filming it, I'd have put it on because it's real. It's what we do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have a few chucks to get it where you want, and it's not the biggest lake in Wales, so it's not that hard a chuck. But I were about 4 foot to one side where I wanted to be, and you got it on its nose, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which were good. I were impressed. So
It's accurate, Roy.
Yeah, you're a good caster.
Thanks,
I could tell that. So, and I know you're a good angler. Anybody who's seen him on Facebook and stuff he puts on, you fish canals a lot, don't you?
Yeah,
What's your biggest you've had out at canal?
2710.
2710. So he's a good angler. He's been at it all the time.
Loads of 20s.
So we're looking forward to this. Then we've got 2 days here.
Yeah.
Rest of the lads are along soon. So yeah.
Team Brook fishing.
Let's have it.
Get on it, Babby.
So here we are back again, Team Brook fishing. This is Roy Brook. It's been a bit since I've been on bank. So I'll give you an update what's been happening with me. Hopefully I'm looking a bit slimmer on video, and that's because I've had a gastric sleeve. I don't hide things from people, I'm always straight jumble. I got silly overweight after we've gone at gym and been involved in a bit of boxing, and not bad box, but whatever. We're always around gym and doing stuff and keeping fit, and I got more into fishing, and I've just clapped weight on as I've got older, and I put more and more weight on, and I got bigger, and it was affecting me fishing, it was affecting me quality of life and everything else, couldn't get out to fit me, blah blah blah. I'd had enough of it and decided to do something about it. I've been dieting for years, managing to get sometimes 3 and 4 stone off, which is good, but I couldn't keep it off, put it back on, and you ended up heavy than what I were before. So anyway, so what I ended up doing was I went to Turkey and had gastric sleeve. That's 6 weeks ago. In that time I've lost 3.5 stone, so I'm doing fantastic. I can't eat or glee anything. It takes 85% of your stomach away, so you're left with a small stomach. So I can eat anything I want now. You can't at first, you're on baby food, but I'm that far in now, I can eat anything I want, so I'm not missing out at all. But unbelievably small portions, like what a little kid would eat. So that's why weight's coming off, and it'll keep coming off. You lose weight up to 12 months. A few fishing lads I know, 3 different lads have had it done, and they've had fantastic results on them. They were big lads like I were, and they've lost loads of weight. Some people lose 11 stone and all sorts. I don't want to go that far, but I just want to get back how I used to be when I was younger. I want to try and keep some of my size, but get rid of belly and that, and slowly it's coming off anyway. So that's why I've not been on and not done as many videos. I was on holiday in Skegness, why I couldn't be on last video what we've done. I did my best to put it together what they sent me. Gerard and Kel, we got invited to that Minstrel Lakes, and it's a brilliant place. I hope I get to go, because I didn't go. I hope we get another chance on that, because there's some giant sturgeon in there, all £100, and there's some giant catfish, and there's big carp coming up to, I think it's up to nearly 40 something pounds. So there's some big everything in. So I hope we're going to get a chance later in the year to do that, what I missed out on. But anyway, this is first proper social. We're back, Team Brook fishing. I'm first on lake again, as always. I'm sharing my pod today with Andrew May, who's come along. Follows the channel, kind of know him through fishing side of things, seen him in on things. Big fan of it, so he's come along with us today. People are always welcome to come along. Always get in touch when we have these socials. It's not a giant social. This one's just got 5 pods on pegs. You can share them and whatever one. So this one's full today, but we're doing one soon for everybody. People's asking for it. I think that'll be at Trentview, and everybody's welcome to come along with that. I'll put details on that later on video when Gerard comes and we get some dates and things, and we'll have a massive social for everybody, and there'll be some prizes, and Cal will be here. We're hoping maybe to get one or two other celebrities here. We're hoping we might get somebody from Nash there. I'm not sure who it'll be yet, but we're hoping to get that. And like I said, there'll be some prizes, things on. It'll be a great social. It'll be a weekend do, and there'll be food on and everything else, and you get to meet everybody who Team Brook Fishing and whatever, and all one big family where everybody's welcome, and that's what fishing's about. What happens on bank, we put it on video, everything. I'm sorry for some of the swearing, not everybody's into swearing, it's not clever, I wish I didn't swear, but we're lads and sometimes it comes out, and I don't mess about bleeping it or getting it off because it's a lad's video, so I'm sorry if that upsets you. You don't have to watch the videos, but what happens on Bankside does it. I don't go out my way to swear, but sometimes with excitement or things happen and that we'll see some now and again. But try not to, try and keep it clean for you. But what happens on video we'll show you. We're going to do some good things today. Gerard will be on, we're doing different clips. So like I say, it's early doers now. I'm on early again, waiting for the rest of the lads to all turn up. And I hope you enjoyed this video, what's coming. Please like and subscribe, and try and get us up there. We want to get as many people watching it as we can, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's entertaining. I hope you can learn a bit now and again from it. People who don't know it, or people more advanced still enjoy watching it. So watch this video, it's all coming. Jez has just rocked up now, they're all pulling up bit by bit. We were first here. Jez is here now. How are you feeling, Jez?
Confident with what you've said. Today, obviously I've been working all day, but I've just got here, set up, got rods in. So we always feel confident, I'm sure one of us will wingle something out. Yeah. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Can I ask you, just while we're here, obviously if you saw that video I went down, what you did with Kel, and I put together what I could because I weren't here. What would experience that like? Would you like to get back on there with like another crack at it?
Yeah, definitely, because it's, I mean, me being perfectly honest, I'm not into them sturgeon and catfish.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I'm not, so if I said I was, they'd know I was lying. But I'm not. But Kel were buzzing, so I want to go down, and I'll ever go for carp again for a couple of days, and then switch out 6 rods over again for sturgeon and catfish, and just let Kel catch one. Well, you'll be coming with us next time.
It'd be nice to catch one of them big ones, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean that 150. Yeah, brilliant. To get in water and net it for Kel or for you.
Yeah.
That'd be a big buzz for me.
Well, we'd all have a team photo with that, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, you would, yeah.
Be a special thing. Or even some of them what like to go up to that, don't they? You know, your 80s, 90s.
Yeah, 80s, 90s. I mean,
that's a brilliant
few
fish.
50s come out.
Yeah.
Or mid 40s. The big fish. The big fish, when you see them, like holding them and with mats and air cradles in water and stuff like that, they're hanging over the edge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the crazy things, but I like my carp fishing, I must admit, I like my carp.
Right, brilliant. So, like you said, we're just all rocking up, we're getting here and we're looking forward to today. So, like and subscribe, I hope you like this video when it's all put together. Let's see how we go on.
Peace out.
Well, Gerard the Guru again rocks up There's only winning water here for an hour. No doubt it's on Nash baits again, which he always uses. What are we on, Dick?
I don't know what the, it's either double scope X squid, I think, pink. Oh, it's fucking come off again.
Right, well it were, yeah, your miniatures well done.
It were,
Right.
let's fucking do it.
Team Brook fishing. It's getting tea time. Gerard's lost two. Never happened to him in all the years I've known him fishing. He's lost two on bouncing.
Don't laugh at you, wanker.
It's killed him. I've had fuck all a few bleeps. We're really struggling. But like I told you earlier, I've had my operation. Can't drink, so it's fetched a special drink, which is it's fucking pissing down. That. It's got no fizz in it. So it's wine. I've never fucking drunk it before anyway. I'm bollocks. Gerard's bollocks.
Take no notice.
We're all drunk, and it's all about socialising, having some fun, and getting out there. And I'll tell you what, I'm really enjoying it, having a laugh. I need it. Do you know what I mean? And these people I love. Getting on Bankside, we all suffer with mental health. I mean, this lad really should be locked up section, but restaurants are all right. We get through. Early morning, and Andy's in. Let's have it. Team Brook fishing. It's first time with us, and he's showing us how to go on. Well done, Andy.
Right, mate.
So hope it's a nice one. Phones around here,
I mean, like me.
in the back of the net. Let's have it. How are you feeling, Andy?
No.
Yes, pal, let's have it. Off the mark. Andy, first to strike. Well done, pal.
Thanks, mate.
Deserves it. This is what we've come for. Absolutely beautiful mirror.
Stunning that, mate. Look at that.
Stunning. Go on, baby.
Well done,
Absolutely
mate.
quality. Well done, Andy.
Thank you.
Off the mark. Nash baits, miniatures. On we go. Cut down. We'll explain how this thing caught. Let's have it.
Here we have the main man himself, Mr. Team Brook, Roy. Look at that for a fish, Roy. That's a stunner, that babby, isn't it?
Beauty.
Absolutely.
The quality of fish out here is unbelievable. Ledger Lakes, what a mirror.
Look at scales.
Get your sent along. It's only on outskirts of Sheffield and Rotherham. Brilliant place to come, pods, everything. Fucking tea room. Pardon swearing. What a fish. Get out here, get on it. Let's have it.
Awesome, mate. Well done, buddy.
Team Brook fishing.
Well done, mate.
Here we go. Only a babby. They all count, but he's gonna grow up to be a beautiful little mirror. I know he's a little one, but we put them all on. Tell you what happened on Bankside, we'll show you. We're off on his way. Number 2 for me. Let's have it. Morning, bit of recap. Let you know what's happening. Unfortunately, yesterday, Kel got called away. That's what happens when you're ex-world champion in a boxing. Events happen and charity things, so he couldn't come yesterday. He's coming today, so we didn't see Kel yesterday, so the freeing on lake. Kel's coming later on with some more of his pals and some other lads, so they were just freeing on lake. I'm sharing a pod with Andy, and then Gerard's in another pod with Buck Lake. Anyway, like I say, I had an operation early on in the year and had a gastric sleeve, which I said on thing, and can't eat much, and I can't drink anything what's fizzy, carbonated, can't do it, so I can't drink lager, can't any of that. I'm not a big drinker anyway, but with lads I'll have a drink now and again. So Gerard fetched a wine, a rosé wine with no fizz in it whatsoever. Not something I've ever really drunk before, I normally bother with. Fruity taste, and I really enjoyed it. Cut a long story short, 4 bottles later, with me and Gerard, I'm beyond drunk, I won't lie to you. It might be because of whatever, I'm not used to wine. I haven't drunk for probably 5 months, I'm not a drinker, and I was absolutely couldn't stand. So I fetched rods in because I wouldn't have been capable of it, but I've really enjoyed night, so I didn't fish through night. Like I said, I really was drunk. Me and Gerard hadn't seen each other for a bit, so just laughter, belly aching, and Andrew, who's with us now, Andrew May, we all 3 in us in stitches, but Andrew didn't have a drink, so he was sorted and in charge of everything, and me and Gerard were in a state. Andrew looked after us all neat, checking on us, because making sure we weren't sick or doing out. He's been fantastic. He's been up all night sorting it, and it paid off. He got us in a nice carp, what were 17.5 pound mirror, beautiful fish, which he totally deserved. He's put effort into it, and then later on, I'm then up this morning, obviously early. Well, I say early, 7 o'clock, late for me because I'd had a drink. Put my rods out, reset everything. Still got a place where it was showing. Basically, put it bang on spot. Changed something, what for me were a game changer. What we did with Nash baits, I'm going to show you that later on. And I've had 2 fish since that, in that short time, on bounce. And I think what I've altered has done it, and that'll be showing you later on what I did. And for me, what made that happen. And obviously, Andy fished his way. He's had a beautiful fish. I got a nice one myself, mirror, beautiful, and then a small and little baby one. But they all count, so I've had 2 fish, and I think it's obviously today I'm not going to have a drink, I'm going to be on it. I've got all today and tonight and a bit of tomorrow, so I'm hoping we can get on it and do it. The rest of the lads will be here soon, so that's a recap. So keep watching. If you like what you've seen, like and subscribe, tell your pals about it.
Tell Roy that I need some OMC clothing. He can't be going fishing and not wearing my clubber. Hope you have a good session. Yeah, let me know how you get on, and got to get you some One More Cast products sent out, haven't we? Tell him to straighten up your rods as well. You can't be fishing with wonky rods, mate. You won't catch anything.
Right, here we are again. Mr. Roy Brook, absolutely smashing it down at Ledger Lakes.
Fish number 3. Like Gerard says, I'm doing well, but what I will say, this technique Gerard showed me, we're going to show you soon on video, and I'll tell you what, it's a game changer, absolute game changer. What I've done, what he's shown me, so
just one of them little percentages, Roy, innit, that adds up.
We'll show mate, because it makes a fucking difference.
Look at that, absolutely stunning, mate. Again, 3rd fish.
Getting back, beautiful fish.
Awesome, mate. Well done, buddy.
Team Brook Fishing, another episode of Gerard Williams' tips for carp fishing. Over to you, Gerard.
Hello, everybody. We're down with Team Brook at Ledger Lakes, so we thought we'd just do a little clip just on PVA. I know a lot of people out there will probably be familiar with it, but I've just got a few little tips that I use in different situations, so I'll run through them with you. What I'll do is first I'll just show you. Obviously, you've got all your mesh. Obviously, there's narrow, there's wide, fast melt, slow melt, for all different kinds that we do at Nash. So it is a decent range. We launched this last year. Obviously, you've got all your little PVA, your plunger, and things like that. So I'll talk about that in a minute. You've got all your bags, obviously PVA bags, so that's your mesh. Then you've got your bags, small, medium, large, fast melt, slow melt. So whatever situations you want to fish in, we can basically cover it for you with our PVA range. And then, last but not least, we do the little speed loader kit. I think this is a small. Oh, this is medium one, so we do a small, medium and large, and in that one it's just you get your bags. So obviously you put your bag, you put that little plastic sleeve in your bag, put your bait in it, twist it round, and then obviously you can just push it back down, wet it, and that basically does it for you. So that's the speed loader system. So again, like I said, we've got all these covered for you. Now, what I usually do is, I use the water boxes that we do, because it keeps everything, obviously with it being PVA and mesh and things like that, I just keep all mine in a little water box, so if any rain or anything gets a bit damp, you know it's 100% safe, because they're waterproof. I also have just my stick mix, that's just Scopex squid stick mix and some little 2mm pellets. I keep that in, so everything's at hand for me in my bucket, and then if I want to do a bag, if I want to do a mesh, everything's there basically for me. I've got all my bags tied up for a situation, and one little tip that I do is I actually write on bag, so I know what colour pop-up or wafters I've got. So as you can see there, yellow, well, quite a lot of yellow, they're all yellow. So, because sometimes when you actually make your bag, you can't actually see your bait. So I don't know if I'm catching on yellow and I've got some tied up with pink, I don't want to be putting a pink out, I want to fish on yellow.
Yeah.
So that's just one little tip that I do with my bags.
And a brilliant tip, it's something I picked up on that.
Yeah, just a little marker pen.
Preparation.
And just write on what's actually inside the bag. Now, one method that I use, and I've told a few people about it, very underused I think, especially if you're fishing in silt or weed, is a parachute bag. Now basically what a parachute bag is, just take one of these out, I'll show you. I know this has got stick mix in, but I usually do it with pellets. So basically, just get a bag. Just gonna do. So basically what I do is just put pellets in, like that. I get it as tight as I possibly can. Now that's airlocked. I don't punch no holes in it or anything. So like I said, if I'm fishing in silt or weed or anything like that, just get a bit of PVA tape. A bit hard with this wind because it's blowing a little bit. It's not, so I don't think I've got sheks. Just round a couple of times. Like that, just trim tag ends off. Now, like I said, that's airtight. There's no holes in that whatsoever, so if I threw that in the lake, it'd float. So what I do is, if I'm fishing in silt, or deep silt or anything like that, what I do is, I just hook it on that, just put it through. So now, obviously that's attached to a leg clip, so obviously the lead clip goes in, the leg goes into the silt, so I'm not wanting that lead to pull my rig into the silt. So, but fish do feed in it, but I wanted it like presenting like perfect on top of it. So basically your leg goes in like that, and that's basically how your rig's sitting. And then when that bag melts, obviously your pop-up will just go down on top of silt, and it's presented perfect, and you've got a nice little pile of bait around it. So that's where I fish, a parachute bag in silty conditions, weedy conditions, anything like that. So that's just one little tip.
And I'll say, watching you, obviously I'm filming this, I can remember being at a certain lake, what we'll not mention, and it made a big difference for you, Gerard, didn't it? And it's the first time I'd ever seen you use it.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of good anglers on, which I'll not name again, but well-known anglers, and you took that lake apart with it.
It's just, I know there's certain times of year when fish are grubbing in silt, but it's got to be the silt, obviously. You've got to find the kind of silt. It's basically, if you're going to fish in the silt, which smells basically like shit, you're not going to catch anything. It's like us. Would you eat your dinner in toilet that stinks? No, you won't. So you've got to find that silt that's fresh, full of naturals, and you'll catch fish all day. So yeah, certain times of year they're grubbing about, things like that. A bag goes into silt, not a problem. But I just like it presented just on top of the silt with a nice little pile of bait around it, and I know that up point or anything has not gone into any silt, any weed, anything. It's presented perfectly. So that's just a little parachute bag that I actually use in them conditions.
Brilliant.
Now, one last thing that I want to show you is with the mesh. So these with Nash, obviously you've got your little scoop. So all you do is you just go in, and it's done for you. So I just want to show you this little tip. Now, if you're fishing larger pieces, like you can put maize in, corn in if you dry it off, larger pellets, boilie crumb, and things like that, the last thing that you want to be doing is actually putting your baiting needle, your stringer needle through that and then putting your rig on, because obviously you don't want half a boilie hanging on your rig. So this is one little tip that I do, and one of the lads showed me this years and years ago, and it's perfect for casting. So again, I'll just just do that. Just put that down for you like that. There's a pellet in it. So that's that rig. Right. So the last thing I want to be doing, if there's boilie chops in it or anything like that, is getting your baiting needle, going through the middle, and then obviously putting your hook on it, because that up point could go in a boilie or anything like that. So obviously it's defeating all object. But basically what I do is, and another tip as well, because a lot of people use sinkers are alright, but a lot of people, if you're using putty, obviously if you are threading that on and there's a piece of putty there and a piece of putty there, obviously you can't put that on your up link, because it's just going to push all your putty down to on. So what I usually do is, to get around that, so what I'll do is I'll just hook that underneath, and then what you can do is, so it's like that, go back round like that, form a loop, and pull it, and your rig's completely out.
Wow. Something new to me, that one, Jess.
Yeah. So that hook point and your hook link is not even going through your bag.
Yeah. And
that is as safe as ours. That won't come off. It's one of actually casting lads that actually showed me that. Yeah, one of Free Spirit lads casting. So that's just a couple of little tips that I use. And then obviously when your PVA melts, obviously your hook link, it's only a loop basically, so it'll just straighten out anyway. And that way you can put putty on it, and you can have your putty, because obviously it's not touching anything.
Right, that's brilliant, Jez. I'm going to just ask you, because I've been bombarded with this with more than one question.
Yes.
I've seen these, and I thought I'd just ask you, and you don't have to go too long with it. This, everybody's after it. You know, can you just give us a run through that? They've seen it on thing, and a lot's asked me what it is, and if they love it, and it is sexy.
It's just the workbox,
right?
And this one is actually Alan Blair's.
Right.
And when we were here last time, as you can see, because it's all scratched
Yeah.
and things like that, and they were actually out of stock, and I'd just got a new one. And Alan, he was going to do some filming, and he actually says, "Oh, I need a new workbox. If you can get blah 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 blah." I said, "Well, just take mine." He went, "No, I can't do that, bruv. I can't do that, bruv." I went, "Yeah, just take it." So I've ended up with Alan's, which is all scratched, and he's got my brand new one.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a workbox. So you've got everything. I've just got bits.
Yep.
Bits of everything in there, zig, bit of plastic.
That side helps quite a lot, doesn't it, Jess?
Yeah, all me spare bit in need. I do, like I've said to you, and I've got to carry it because there's no way I can go fishing and come to a situation and then think, I ain't got that, I ain't got that, I ain't got that. And what it falls down to, it's nothing, but I've got everything in there.
Just asking you because I never saw that before.
Oh yeah, that falls in there, yeah, my sharpener.
I think to go straight in it. I like that.
Yeah, and then in this side, you know me, Roy, I've got all my rigs tied, so that's all chod rigs, helicopters, lead clips, bit of plastic, some more helicopters, unleaded leg core. I've got everything in there, so if I want to adapt to anything in a situation, everything's prepared for
and
me.
you can get it all in this little box, really.
So basically, on that one, I've got all my hooks.
This is what they get giddy for. This is what excites them a lot.
Yeah, so I've got all my hooks, Fang X, which I'm a big fan of. I love them. Chud claws. I've just got some like quick change helicopters, shrink tube, blowback tube, some Ronnie swivels, just some up beads, kickers, tungsten kickers, and then obviously in my box, I've just got run of mill stuff, all my skin link, all my armour link, bait floss. Yeah, I'm covered, I've got everything.
But what's so impressive, everything's in here, Jess.
Everything's in there, yeah.
You're going to France, you're going anywhere in Europe, you've got nothing here to tackle out what you come across, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got everything in there. And another little tip as well, because obviously I'm suffering a bit with carpal tunnel in my hands. I probably have to go in for an operation, so I can't feel that, my thumb, that finger. So obviously when I'm doing stuff, they're just numb. Yeah. So basically what I do is I carry this, just a little pair of tweezers, and then in my little box where I've got everything, I can just basically go in and just get out.
You know what? That's such a good tip.
Yeah, whatever I want.
My hands,
like
without
that,
being funny, just
like
getting me on screen.
I can go in and
my hands are so big.
Yeah.
I struggle with a little bit, so that is a good tip.
Like that, look, I can just go in because, like I said, I can't feel anything in them fingers, so I just carry a couple of pairs of little tweezers, and it just makes my life easier.
Brilliant tip.
What were we on about then? Oh, another little thing. You know, if you go to because you've actually proofs it put in. Hey, up, mate, you alright, mate?
Hey,
owners here, allegedly.
Listen on, get round side.
Come on, mate, come on, just say
get
hello
on, let
to
them
us.
say hello so they know who you are when they come.
Subscribers.
Yeah,
This is Mick from Ledger Lakes.
They're coming our family home.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, we're down here, Roy's at 3-4 fish, and I've lost a couple.
But this time,
Andrew's
time,
had
mate.
one, and the beauties, some rain.
Yeah, this time yet, mate.
Quality.
You know we'll always wingle one out.
of course you will.
I think I know what Mick's come for. He always says a can of San Miguel when he comes down. So I'll just show you this, just a quick one, because this is what you've had all your fish on, Roy.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Now,
I'm glad you're showing this because this is a game changer today for me.
Yeah, if you go to a lake and plastics banned, corn and stuff like that. I know you can get baits which do this, but all you need is, all that I do is I just get a little razor blade, citrus pop-up or white, pink or whatever you want, obviously imitation corn, what we're doing. So basically I'll just go like that, like that, like that, like that, and basically if you just trim it round, I'll just do that for, so basically it's just,
yeah, and that's what I've done. I cut it down to two little
pieces.
So we're getting basically making a particle out of a popper pop-up, but it's not just any pop-up, it's a nice citrus what does the business.
Yeah, and then obviously, but
when they're a bit of a shy fish, because we were struggling at first, so we had to think out of the box, and this is, like I said, for me, it's been game changer. As soon as I put this on, everything changed.
Obviously, you can shape it like you want, like a piece of cod.
So if you get a few shy fish, or you're struggling a bit,
yeah, it's just a little, just another little tip. What you've been doing.
Helped me today, Gerard. Again with that, and I flew with that.
And while you're at home doing that, or while you're fishing and you're not catching, obviously, I've done a few witches in here. Obviously, them ones I'll put in there, and like I said, I've trimmed.
Yeah,
trimmed them down. It's just like little one, just a little percentage. Like that one, I've just nibbled away. So it's like smaller fish have just been nibbling on it. It's just like little edges. You've just got to try little.
And I went really small. I turned it into the size of two little small kind of smaller sweet corn, if not even just a bit smaller. Yeah. And that's nailed it. That's done it. That's nailed it.
3 beauties.
Thanks again, Gerard, for your tips.
Not a problem. I hope
like and subscribe, everybody, please. That always helps us. And I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Little update. What can I say? Second day. It's just gone AF12. This morning I got onto the fish. Got 3 fish. Great. Two really nice ones. Beautiful mirrors and a small one what's on its way through. Just a little stocky. A bit bigger than an F1. It's a lovely lake, lovely place to be. These pods are fantastic. Just on the outskirts of Sheffield and Rotherham. So anybody in that area, we're talking to somebody who owns pods, will come all the way from Liverpool to come. They'd watch one of the videos we did before. Come down, they had a week on it, they loved it. Ledger Lakes tea rooms just on the side, so quality food if you want to really have some fantastic food, your breakfasts, your dinners, your teas, evening meals, all that. Also late at night you can order Chinese curry, the all in pods, all numbers for them. So it really is quality. If you want to come with your missus and kids, chill out, even if your missus isn't into fishing or your kids aren't, it's a brilliant place to come along and fetch them. You can fish yourself, they can get in there, there's plenty of room, big double bed, and then if you fetch a bed chair you can get that in. There's a room for a double bed, you could put your bed chair up so you could have 3 if you wanted, you know what I mean, with your kids. Lovely place, can't recommend it enough. As you can tell, we've been here a few times. I think this might be the 4th video we've made here, and we come for the socials and catch fish. So still got all today and some tomorrow, so hopefully we'll catch some. Sun's out now, it's blaring, brilliant. I'm rocking my no Nash t-shirt because I've lost a bit of weight. I know I'm still fat, but I'm getting there. It's coming back. It's alright. So being able to get into a Nash t-shirt, 3XL. Not been able to get into that for some years, but already lost some weight, so I'm in it. I'm starting my weight loss journey. So you'll see that all videos. I'll just keep losing. That's because, like I said, I had an operation, gastric sleeve. So you lose weight up to 12 months, from 7 to 12 months before it stops. I've already lost 3.5 stone. I know I'm still massive, but I'll get there to where I need to be with. Can't eat out like I used to. You can eat anything you want with just small portions. I'm not going about too much of that because it's fishing. But I'm just letting you know about myself. Some of the things what you might see change your mum's some video. Kel's here, Tom's here. The rest of the lads have come, but Kel had to go out last night in a charity event thing. Last minute thing, he jumped on it. He was supposed to be in here yesterday, and he's knackered, to be honest. He's come, set his rods up, and he's asleep now in pod, so get a bit of footage of him later on when he wakes up. Yeah, everything going well. Really chilling out. Even when you're not catching, it's absolutely picturesque. These cabins are so clean, second to none. They clean them all out. They've got a toilet in them, you're sinking them. You know what I mean? So everything's there. Your missus don't have to go worrying where they're going to toilet. It's all built in. Fantastic pub. Can leave doors up and it's red hot. My pal last night was so nice. He slept outside in his bed chair under stars. Do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful place set in the countryside. And like I say, anybody South Yorkshire come, well, anywhere from but especially if it's South Yorkshire area. It's fairly new, this lake, not been up and that long, only a few years, no established lake, but these fish are already good. He's got 3 fish what's bouncing round £30 mark, probably a bit under after spawning and everything else. But, missus on one of them, she had a just short of 28, I think it were, on one. So there's some nice fish out, come out, some beauties, and they're in prestige condition. So it's gonna be one for the future this. So I'm glad we've got on it early and got in with bloke who runs it, mate, lovely bloke. So yeah, that's our thought. That's just an update how far we're going. Just chilling in sun at the minute. Really, really loving every minute. Get out there, get fishing. It's fantastic to clear your head. You only live once. Get out and do it. Best medicine I do have. I'm bipolar. I've got mental health problems. I've talked openly about that, and I've had longest stretch without any issues at all for a long time, and that's getting out here these places, fishing, being around people who are in the same boat, and you can talk to good friends and all that. It's not something to be ashamed of. Being able to talk to other people what suffer with or people what don't, but are good friends who'll talk to you. Good to get out, and it really helps sort this out. Getting out here, fishing, Team Bro. Like and subscribe if you like the videos.
Car parking. Turn like left.
The one and only Cal Brook.
Yeah, it's on right.
Eating very healthy. What's that, Cal? I'm asking.
The king prawns.
King prawns.
Cooking heads and arses after the fish.
Yep, and they're moving, aren't they? Getting onto the smell. They're
So
using it as a ground bait.
after. We're getting a running margin.
We're going to get a red down margin.
And we're going to fucking, we're going to have one.
You're looking very fit and well, Cal, yourself. How are you keeping?
Keeping very well, right?
Are you glad to be out fishing and chilling?
Glad to be out fishing, watching nature, sun on my
Yes.
face,
Can't beat it,
wind
can
in my
you?
ears, waiting for that bar alarm to go off.
You were supposed to be here yesterday, but got called away with a charity event, which is very kind of you. And you've come. It's nice when you can drop your hat and go and help Sunday. But it's nice. He's here today. He's coming. We're booked on for 2 days. He's come early this morning. We're chilling. It's not caught yet, but he's not been here too long. It's plenty of day, and we've got a bit of tomorrow. So I think we could have some, can't we, Cal?
Fingers crossed we'll get some down our swim later.
So we can all turn on at once on here. So hopefully we'll have it. Team Brook fishing.
Oh, right hand, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right hand, round, right hand, hook, 1, 2. Yes!
Yes, hey.
Yes, Jimbo!
Got it, Jim Bob. Got it, Jim Bob.
Fucking got it!
Jim Bob, hang on 1 minute. Night before big fight. You know, little social on way. Some of the lads have come out, fetched young uns out. Cal's been doing a bit of pads with him, showing them how to go on. What do you think of that, are you? Like it?
Yeah.
Would you like to come fishing with your dad, are you?
Yeah.
Lovely place, isn't it? Team Brook fishing. Let's have it. Lad who's raised hand in me wants to come along fishing with Team Brook. And he's done a cast and it's gone completely, not just over the other side, it's gone up trees. It's in the right state. Can you manage it, Andy? You want me to fish running for you? Oh, you're dropping on spot? Still got to be alright then. So, wait, so there's no more casting all trees, is there?
Yeah, but it's a little beauty, isn't it?
Probably smallest one in league, but let's have a look at that folks. That's going to go to be a beauty.
That's going to be for the
That's
future.
going to grow that. Look at
And
that.
like I told you on our channel, we don't just put them on when they're all monsters or big uns, we'll put you what's happening all league. And let me tell you, a lot of people don't all have monsters. It's still about fishing, still portrait, still cut it. We can't have what gets hooked on hook. And yeah, that's a beauty. That's a fish for the future, innit?
Stunning that.
And you're off at mark, so at least you've not blanked out, so we're on his way. Cal, round 2 is on. Feels a bit better fish. There's a daughter. Not a big one, but a fighter. You'll count.
That's it. Got it.
Go on, Cal. Number 2, so starting time of day. Let's have it, Team Brook fishing.
He's dead. Give us a kiss, baby. Are we awake, Gerard? Give us a kiss. You have.
It's dead.
Stop recording. Stop recording.
Willpower. His legs look so unstable. My man Spencer's going. Again, gets caught there, trying to land his own shot.
Still phoning me.
Just needs
I've
a
been
quick
ringing for
shot
that
here
fucking 20 minutes, man.
to finish off.
Wrong, you're ringing. I'm not
He'll
answering
be
that.
looking for it in the remaining 30
Ginger.
seconds or so.
Gone, gone.
And he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, it's gone, it's gone. Gone,
He's
cover
gone.
this around. I know
Oh, he's gone.
I know it's gone.
Stopped it.
It's over.
It's over, he's running. Been smoked him. In fashion and all. Fashion all the way through.
Crawford's got it. The man.
You know that easy with that big...
Carl, you picked it right, man. What you got to say? Quick interview, first interview with Carl.
Very special fighter, Crawford, and you can see it right there. You look like you're having fun in there all the way through the fight. Well done to Crawford.
And every man has every dog has his day.
Every dog has his day.
Yes.
And that was Spencer's day.
Let's have it. Team Rook.
Wow.
Right, Team Brook Fishing. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning. Last day. Been up, watched Crawford and Spence fight where Kel managed to get one of the lads had got and actually fetch a little telly or laptop, whatever, a bit quite big. Put it on that, so it was a decent screen we watched on. Really enjoyed that. So ended up being up all night. Got a couple hours before that early on, so went to bed at 12. Got up early to watch fight. Watched that. Stayed awake since, and we've got to be off here anyway for before 9. So got packed up. A minute now. We're off home. They're still all on, and we've enjoyed it. We finished off on. I had 7 carp, 2 decent ones, which you'll see on video. Rest not worth videoing, in fairness. Just under 10s, and then some small ones, which happens. Kel got 2 up to press, no bigger showing you them, just some little and stockers. And Andy May will come with us today. He got a good in it. That was 17.5 pound out of 19. He weighed it. I didn't weigh mine. They were all right. So we didn't do bad. You know what I mean? It's always a great place to come. Great social. Right, enjoyed it. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. Tell your pals about it. What happens on bank stays on bank. You'll see me video what you've seen. We all do things. We all make mistakes. You're not always monsters what you catch out. It's a variety of fish. You can't know what gets put on hook. I hope you've really enjoyed it. Till next time, Team Brook Fishing.